Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. It finally rained yesterday. We are so very grateful for that. Still praying for more rain because our water tables are quite low and we are very much in need of it. But we're going to do a garden tour today. All 3 beds, all 3 sections. I haven't been out here in a couple days, so I may be discovering stuff with y'all that is a surprise to me also. All right, so this is where we had majority corn and potatoes. Our Yukon Golds, we have not pulled them out yet. They weren't quite looking ready, but probably in the next week or so, they will be ready. We have already gone through a large majority of the purple potatoes, the red Norlands. We've given a lot away, which is great. We've been able to share with family, so always love that, of course. The watermelons, are thriving. The difference between feeding them every 10 days and then just sitting there on a hope and a prayer that they grow has been massively different. So we've got that big old boy right there. That's a little one that's probably not going to thrive, but we've got these 2 here. This one's starting to get that kind of oblong shape on it. That one is still pretty round. Got one there that's gotten a little bit beat up by the birds. I left all of our corn down because we are going to utilize this bed over the fall, just because I don't, like our typical veggie and herb garden, I can't because we'll be putting the high tunnel up. So sweet potatoes on this end are getting pretty beat up by the deer. I think they're coming in and eating the leaves, but the ones down over here are looking pretty good. And I'll probably be making an effort to hill those up here soon. The butternut squash are absolutely thriving. And they're starting to kind of get that. Oh, can you guys hear that? That's the bees. That is so wonderful. The squash are finally starting to kind of get that tan color on them. And so again, once they turn a little bit, they turn a little bit like orange. That's when you know you can harvest them. So, but the strawberry popcorn, which we really like the flavor of, y'all, but the problem is the squirrels come in here and they try to climb up the stalks to get to the corn. And so, as you can see, it's looking rough and it's probably not going to do anything. But, I just kind of resign myself, like, can't win them all, right? We've got more of those here. And it looks like a couple of them have got that, like, blossom end rot. I don't know if that's what it is. It might be some kind of blight. But I'll be interested to see if these do okay. I don't think we've got any more down there. Yeah, like that one's got it, like, real bad. We might just want to take that one off the vine. But I think with the amount that are on the other branch, that's enough. So this area is looking sparse right now, but we'll very soon be planning out our succession of beans and cucumbers and squash. So we'll be filling this area back up a little bit again. And probably just as the cucumbers are starting to go, like, where it gets a little bit too cold for them. So my guess, depending on the weather, October time frame, we'll be putting garlic in. And I can just stand out here and show you, but the flower beds are looking wonderful. I have harvested a lot. Look at that red garnet amaranth, y'all. Is she not just spectacular? But the sunflowers will be finishing up probably very soon. Coxcomb celosia. I see some Japanese beetles I need to go in and get. The zinnias, the giant zinnias over there. We got stuff down here. The cosmos are actually starting to be, kind of lose their zhuzh. So it's going to be time to probably go harvest those. And then I do have some poppies that survived down there. Oh, and the bells of Ireland. They look, let me see if I can zoom in here. They look so cool, y'all. Like, I'm so pleasantly surprised by how well that worked out. My electric fence wasn't on. That's not good. So yeah, flowers are doing good. I have put some feelers out to do maybe some events at like wineries and breweries. Just get our name out there because we are so new. I will be extending my growing space for next year and probably reducing the amount of stuff that I am growing. So my thought is zinnias, celosia, and sunflowers are going to be the 3 things that I do. But I do like having a variety to put bouquets together, but I think it'll be really good to just kind of pare down. The sunflowers, I just sold like bunches of 5 at the market the other day. They did really, really well. So I think we're just going to keep on that trajectory. Whoa, I see cucumbers. This is the veggie and herb garden. It's the last hurrah before the autumnal reset. I do have a lot of herbs and stuff I need to come out here and be harvesting. But, oh no, this is the Kajari melon. But it looks like it's getting beat up a little bit by squirrels or something. Probably birds. You're a weed, go away. Would be my guess. This Swiss chard just would not go away, which is fine. I gotta trim this back. This is the hyssop. Cucumbers, and more cucumbers. Y'all, is what we got. I mean, I'm not complaining. We like them. And this one is just climbing up. That's as tall as me. And you're a squash bug, which I'm going to come get you later. The bell peppers, I don't know if maybe they're not getting enough sun in here, but they're not doing fantastic. The Roma tomatoes are finally starting to blush. And I'm just learning my lesson, y'all. Like, I wanted to wait until, our tomatoes got really, really red to harvest them. You can put them in a paper bag, stem side down, to finish ripening them. I did that with a couple. I just don't feel like they were as juicy and sweet as they probably could have been. And with tomatoes, the other thing that helps is like harvesting them in the heat of the day when all the, there's not a lot of moisture in them. Now with things like cucumbers and herbs, you want to harvest them in the morning. So I was trying to wait with the tomatoes, but the squirrels, the raccoons, whatever it is, I mean, we come down and we sit here, to pick them off with a small rifle, and we just don't see them when we're here. So I think they're coming out in the middle of the day when we're working and we're busy and aren't here, and eating them. So it is what it is. I'm just going to learn to harvest them younger, and that'd be that. These are cherry tomatoes. We've gotten a couple off of those. They're doing good. They also put them in a Sunday windowsill for a couple days. They will ripen up just great. You all see the squash vine borers on there? They are doing a number, and I've got this weird fungus stuff. Let me see if I can. It's like got black dots on it. So I don't know, y'all. I think these are pretty much done for. They were looking a bit healthier since we trellised them up, but I don't think they're really going to do anything. So lemon basil, and these finally bloomed, which I'm so happy about. These are the Hawaiian orange marigolds. They are huge. Like, that's my coffee cup. They're pretty big. They're awesome. Oh no. And my one patty pan squash is now just looking super awful. Oh, you're not gonna, oh, it's got that fungus on it. I don't know what that is. I'd imagine it's probably carried through the soil by the squash vine borers, but who knows. Volunteer ground cherry. The ground cherries are all doing amazing. There's a rosemary in there, rosemary. This is a melon of some kind. I think it might be a cantaloupe. Small cantaloupe. Maybe canary melon, something like that. But I've got two of the Criollo de Cocina peppers that I, again, like haven't been able to grow in years past. Oh, looks like the squirrels have been down here, which again, to be expected. I'm not surprised. I knew that's the battle we're gonna fight. But I mean, these tomatoes are 9 feet tall, at least, gotta be, and they're doing great. So I can harvest this one and this one today, and I'm gonna leave those because if they come in to eat them, you know, I'd rather they eat those than the ones that are ripening. So I got some pruning. Whoa! And this is looking crazy up here. I haven't seen this. Those are my daughter's little, oh, I see a couple ready to go ground cherries. That's Tulsi. I need to pick it. I need to be more faithful at picking and drying it just so I've got some saved for winter time, because I do go through it, y'all. Tulsi is so good. It's such a great adaptogen for you. Like if you're feeling a little bit run down, or you've got like a big stressful thing coming up, like it's great to just get in the habit of sipping on it. It'd be really hard to overdo it with the Tulsi as far as a tea goes. And oh, awesome. Look, we got our first little Sugar Rush peach pepper. Awesome. Yay. These take a really, really long time. Ooh, I see a wormy buddy. No, you don't. They take a really long time to ripen, and they need it really hot and really sunny. So I will take the rain that we're getting, but hopefully then it gets hot and sunny like it do here. Strawberries, we are just letting these go, y'all. We picked off all the flowers, and so letting them kind of just go and expand. Mullein, those will get humongous, which I might end up having to take that one and that one out. And then my calendula, which I have been taking flowers here and there as they're popping up, and drying them. We took pretty much all of the squash out of this bed. I missed a couple. But they need to come out because the squash vine borer damage was just too great. So they're done. And then these cucumbers, the Punakira cukes, I think are pretty done. So random red garnet amaranth. But there she is, y'all. Beautiful, productive. This space is going to look really different in a couple months, and I'm so excited for it. But you know, we're starting to get to that time of year here in Central Virginia. It's hot, it's humid, and you know, like the stuff that you planted in mid to early spring or mid to late spring, you know, it's kind of run its course, done what it can do, and so it's getting to be time to pull it out. But thanks so much for hanging out. Love to see pictures of all y'all's garden, and we'll catch you on the next one.